Hello, so in this video I will demonstrate on how to use phrase panes. So phrase panes is mostly used example for list or inventory. Yes, so we're gonna use this phrase panes. You can click phrase panes in the view tabs and there is the phrase panes and the windows. So phrase panes, there are three commands which is the phrase panes, phrase to top row and phrase first column. So phrase panes, here the keep row and column will be visible while the rest of the worksheet scroll base is currently selection. So the phrase top row, keep the top row is become visible when you scroll down or scroll up. So phrase first column, the first column will be visible when scrolling through left and right. So I'm gonna demonstrate here the top first. So I didn't select here any of the cell, which I'll just click only the phrase panes, phrase top row. If I'm gonna click this one, so I should notice there is the line here, and if I'm gonna scroll down, so the row 1 is freezing, which is visible if you scroll down. As you can see here, the row number is moving and the row 1 is become stable. It is phrase, so that is the phrase top. What about if I will unphrase that one? Just click unphrase panes and it becomes to normal. So what about here the phrase first column? Another column E will become phrase if I will scroll to right column. The column E will become phrase when you scroll the right side. So that is how the phrase panes. So you did not select any of the cell. So how do we use both of the top row or the first column will be phrased together. So this is the phrase panes. So this command will become your choice to do that. So but first I'm gonna use the phrase pane in order how do I phrase the first row without using the first top row. Yes, I'm gonna use my cursor here. As you can see, the green cells will be my base. So I'm gonna put my base on the row 2 in the column A. And then I'm gonna click phrase pane, so it will be phrased on the top side, on the top row I mean. And what about if I'm gonna phrase the top, the first column, phrase pane. So because it is unphrase pane, so of course it will be automatic and phrase and phrase again. So if I'm gonna scroll down and if I'm gonna scroll to the right side, yes, it is freezing. So what about again? I'm gonna unphrase again. What about both sides will become phrase, phrase the top and the first column. So here the base, I'm gonna put my cursor or the base on this cell. It because I'm gonna point out that this column will be freezing and the top of this row will be freezing. So I'm gonna put my cursor here. So that's why this top row and the first column will be freezing if I'm gonna click the phrase pane. So if I'm gonna scroll down, yes, the first row will become freezing, and if I'm gonna scroll to the right side, the column A is freezing. So both side is freeze. So both commands, the top and the left is freezing. So that is how we use the phrase pane. So you are the one who controlling and how do we phrase the column and row. And how do we unphrase this one? Just click unphrase and back to normal. So yes, you have the choice. What about this table? I'm gonna phrase it will be visible even if I scroll down. So I'm gonna point my cursor here. Yes, here. Because I'm gonna phrase this column and I'm gonna phrase this row. So I'm gonna point my cursor here and click phrase fin, and even I scroll down, scroll to the right side, and this table will become freezing. So that is how we use phrase pen. So it's very important on creating wide list or list or inventory. So it's very perfect on that case. So that's it.